James, could you have imagined that the main event here in Dublin would finish as quickly and as emphatically as that?
Every night I imagine that. Seen it going that way. Watched him a few times and I envision all kind of ways. Envision me finish him quick. I envision me sparking him with a knee. I envision me if it land any other way. I just always envision me ending up in a winning sequence, no matter what I do. And that's just what I try and keep in my head. He can get on top of me. He can do all this. I just envision me keep winning. Get back on top. Get back to go. So I envision myself winning all the time.
James,
smiling just as you hit that guillotine. As soon as you hit it in, I was like, that's on straight away.
Yeah, I knew it was on. So I was like, hurry up, tap me, it's on, you're not getting out. I could just feel it. As a submission guy, you know when you hit your submissions, you know when they're on or not. And then when I really knew is I hit the ground and I had it tight, and he like sprawled on me to try and go heavy, and I went for a sweep, and as I went for the sweep, he defended the sweep, and then I started choking him again, and he tapped, and the ref didn't see it, and he tapped with his fist closed like this, and I was like, ref, he's like tapping me. And then he tapped again, the ref didn't stop it, and then he went. I was like, what? I just let him go, and the ref told me to let him go.
James, you were quite open about your struggles going into the last one against Labiano. Did you have anything like that going into this one?
Nothing, man.
How'd you get over it?
By being strong-minded. So, strong-minded, just because you're a strong-minded person doesn't mean you can't get brought down. Do you know what I mean? That's not what that means. Strong-minded people are usually the people that have been down at the bottom. The people that have been stood on when they're down. And I'm that strong-minded. Here, boys, can you just relax in there a bit? Oh, fuck's sake, I think somebody come on top of me. Is it? Is it all good? Yeah, so I feel like the people that have been down at the bottom, and I've been there and I've climbed my way up and I've done it all, and I feel these people are the strongest kind of minded people. I'm proud of myself tonight. Proud of did a good job. Happy with my training. Happy with everything I did, and it was a good night for me.
James,
That not a lot of people can do this on the roster in terms of, sell out an arena and have the fans really kind of losing their minds like that.
Well, PC, you know yourself, good things come in threes. This is the second time I've done it, and now there's a third. There's a third happening.
You said you were not coming back to Dublin though.
Yeah, no, but I changed my mind. I changed my mind.
James, you're eating a banana right now. Who are you going to eat next?
This banana. It's fucking tasty. I'm sorry.
James, you said you wanted a dominant performance and you weren't going to let yourself get carried away with necessarily putting on a show. How pleasing is it you've done both though?
After it was just like, why not just embrace every bit of this, do you know what I mean? Sorry, can I fire this away somewhere? I'll pick it up in a minute. I've just worked the last nine years of my life. I've quit school when I was 15 and I've done it all and I've grinded and I get so much hate and I get so much criticism and everyone runs me down and stuff, do you know what I mean? But I just come from Strabane, do you know what I mean? I grew up in a council housing estate, like had nothing. My family made sure that I had everything I needed, but I didn't have any luxuries. I didn't have nothing. We just lived in a council housing estate. My dad took me out of it when I got older because it was getting too bad. He was like, let's move somewhere nicer. Do you know what I mean? You need a good upbringing. I moved there when I was like 12, and then by the time I was 15, I moved to Dublin. I started pursuing my career. Do you know what I mean? I come from absolutely nothing. Come from nothing, but had everything I ever needed. Do you know what I mean? My family. I come from a good home. A family that didn't have much, but we had everything we needed. A family that all you needed, we had a good bringing up, and then now I just walk out here and do this for me and my family and my hometown and bring all my boys up, and I'm absolutely blown away. So you can't criticize that. You just can't do that. If you criticize that, you have got a serious problem with yourself. And I really pity you. I pity you and want to help you if you want to criticise that.
James,
You leapt out of the cage and embraced Conor. What's going through your mind?
I lost my fucking mind. That's what I did. So I don't know. I was just blown away by it. And I was like, do you know what? I deserve this. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I was like, I've just worked so hard for it. And now it's all paying off. Do you know what I mean? And it's just absolutely blown away from... I was there when like the likes of Conor had nothing. Do you know what I mean? I used to see him, his car breaking down outside the gym. That's when I started at SBG. Conor was in no UFC, he didn't have no money. Neither did I, neither did anyone. He went and did it. Gunny went and did it. everyone else, a few other people went and did it. And then now I just grabbed the bull with the horns, and I'm planning on taking it to that next level again. So I don't want to do what they have done. I just take the only thing I want to do with what they done is take inspiration from it and do much better.
You said a few things happen in threes. Two of them have already taken place. Can you give us any kind of idea what number 3 is?
The new year, the Jimmy Show's back. So it is, the Jimmy Show's back after the new year here in this arena.
James, I spoke to you the other day and you said, I asked you what's next after tonight. You said, I'll go into the gym on Monday morning and work on my mistakes. What are you going to do now? It was only 30 seconds and you won straight away.
I should have cleaned him with that flying knee. I'll go back and I'll practice that 10,000 times until I practice that on his face there. But you just seen a small bit. Do you know what I mean? The mistakes that I made warming up, the mistakes that I made coming out, the things that we changed, like, I should have relaxed a wee bit more in the warm-up, or I should have warmed up a bit more, I should have been a bit more hyper walking out. Do you know what I mean? There's a few things that I'll sit back and I'll look at and I'll do it, but yeah, the fight went good, and it went good because I prepared for it, and I was prepared well, and I was prepared for Cal. He was a tough opponent. He pulled out, they gave me a list, and you can ask any one of my team, I had lists of opponents. And this guy was the best one in the whole lot. They were sending me shit guys, and I'm like, no, mate, I'm not taking them. I don't want them, and I want someone decent. I want someone that's going to give me. I want someone. I don't really give a shit about the whole game. See all the rest of the fucking ages. I don't give one fuck about any of them. They can say what they want, do what they want. I do not care. I don't care about the division. Fuck all that. I just care about me. So I took this fight because it was the only one that I saw I could learn a lesson from. So and that's what I'm about in here. I want to learn lessons. I want to improve. I want to get my game and take my game through the roof. So I don't give a fuck about what all the rest of them are doing, what they're all saying. I'm just focused on me, improving. I picked that guy because I thought I would be able to learn a few lessons and take something away from this fight. And he's got a lot of experience. 3-time UFC vet. Good guy. Came over here, saved the show for us, and I learned lessons tonight, and I'm fucking happy.
James, dance your way to the cage. You had a sing-song with the crowd after the win. I know you say you've had a lot of criticism and a lot of haters online. What does it mean to walk into an arena like this when you've got 9,500 fans all for you, and you can just walk your way to the cage like that, put on a display, and then celebrate the way you did afterwards?
You said that I get criticism online. Do you know what I mean? By other people. You see that crowd out there, that 9,500 people that travelled here to support me, the way they do it. There's 2 reasons in this game why I do it, and it's for myself to improve. It's the game I love, and the second part is for that crowd. I'm absolutely blown away. I can't thank the people enough that came out here, bought tickets, showed up. Their hard-earned money. They work hard to come here, and this is a night for them. Do you know what I mean? And they want to enjoy it, so I want to give them something to enjoy because of what they showed me. They stood behind me. They supported me. I came here to prove them people right tonight, so I did. That's what I did. I don't come here to prove any people wrong. I come here to show the people, the supporters that I've got. This is why the online shit doesn't get to me, is because I know when I walk out into this arena, I've got 9,500 Irish people behind my back, and it fills me with pride, and it means the absolute world to me.
James,
Guys, last question.
as the main event, what's it like warming up backstage and you're seeing Peter get a big win, you're seeing Kiefer win? I mean, I know you don't need momentum of other people to sort of feel your own performance. What's that like, just seeing that happen and knowing that's all happening out there today?
Man, it's absolutely mind-blowing. Do you know what I mean? I'm just seeing these boys. You know what I mean? And it's like I'm the main event, and like you look at Pete and look at Kiefer. Kiefer's my big brother. Do you know what I mean? I'm the main event, but I look up to these people. Do you know what I mean? Pete, Kiefer, Brian Murr. Brian Murr used to teach me how to cook steaks and show me and stuff. Do you know what I mean? And when I used to live with John, I look up to these people. Ben Henderson on my undercard. I've got no words, mate. I've got absolutely no fucking words. I'm blown away, and I'm proud of myself, and I deserve it. I deserve every bit. I put myself out there, and I deserve everything that's coming to me. I really do, and that's why I'm so happy with myself, and that's why I don't care about what any negative people have to say, is because them true, real people that I've come up with, they all support me. They all give me everything. My family, my girl, my mother, just everyone just you know what I mean, gets behind me, and they know how good of a person I am. They know what my skill set's like. My coaches know what my skill set's like, and they know what I'm capable of. And then I see these people that I look up to, like on my undercard. I'm like, what the fuck has this come to? Do you know what I mean? What's going on? Do you know what I mean?
James, David Green said about bringing a world title fight to Ireland. Do you want that pretty soon?
100%. Give me it all. That's what I want. I want just as much, as big, and fucking everything. Just give me it all, and I'm going to take it all on, head on, and go right through it. So it is. They give me the world title, I'll focus on that and go straight through it. But they'll give me options. I'll pick my options. Whatever it is, I'll focus solely on that. Grab it with both hands, work my bollocks off, and go and grab it, and go and fucking get it. Do you know what I mean? And thanks very much, mate, boys, for coming out.
Thanks very much.
Good Jimmy show.